Hi, Cancer. I still have the cards here from the Sagittarius reading. And there's something very interesting about you and Sagittarius is while I was pre-shuffling the deck, I really got some new energy around an intuitive nudge that you're being moved into making some form of a decision or to have a new reflection or deeper understanding or even forgiveness. Now, it's funny because I feel like there is an ultimate cleanse coming for you. Something that has been long awaiting you. And you have made this decision already. In comparison to Sagittarius, who's waiting to be pushed by the Spirit. You are, I feel, in it. How deep are you in it, Cancer? I think it's so deep that you see it in this way of everything you were working for is now starting to blossom. You should tell your friend Sagittarius to make that decision because I think they're in the same space and they're going to experience the same thing that you have. But you are a little ahead in the acceptance of this gratitude that's coming through. So, look, for you newbies, welcome to Deploy Underground Tarot. I am T, and you are welcome here. For you Deploy heads, I would like to thank you so much for liking and subscribing to the channel, and don't forget to click that notification bell, because that's the only way you're going to get it when it pops up again. Thank you guys for everything you have done in supporting this channel. So, Cancer, you have started to see the pace of this decision, this intuitive nudge, start to blossom. So, I would like to do the same for you. Take a messenger card for you, and then also do a Celtic cross reading. But first, I would like to cleanse the cards. Whoa. It is so solid that you made a decision right away. It is so solid that you're like, okay, I'm going to sit back and watch it blossom anyway. It is that way. So let's see. Let's see if the energies are here. Let's see what Yaya has for you. Yaya, please, one card for Cancer. Ooh, one card. See? Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh. Okay, you can't make this up. Cleanse. Cleanse, my friend. Cleanse. I mean, you really can't make this up. I mean, it is really about your body, your mind, and your soul. I mean, these things are urging you to take time out for some much needed cleansing, okay? Take some time out, Cancer. Just as you wash your car, okay? Clean the house or tidy up your office. Your body also needs care and attention. It's time for you to do some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. Wow. Wow. All right, so let's go ahead. And you might have to forgive some people too, huh? You might have to forgive some people. It's okay. Forgive, but I always say never forget. All right, here we go. So, Cancer, let's go ahead. Yaya, please provide a Celtic cross reading for Cancer. Wow. One up from that two of wands, which is great. Teamwork, collaboration, expansion, travel. Where are you going? Where are you going, my friend? You made the decision to explore the world. After a much needed, this was here. After the much needed, that was a push. What you just made it through. What you just made it through was something that you really, I'm happy you took the risk. I'm happy you took the risk to move forward. Be happy you took the risk, okay? Look at that. Yeah. And it doesn't matter if the situation is still what you had before, but it is slowly blossoming. I can promise you that. Look at that tower. One more. What's that? Two more. Three. All right, I'm going to take all three to clarify because the tower comes through. Yeah, tower comes through. All right, I'm going to take all three to clarify that. All right? Now, at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, of course, look. Well, you're Cancer also, so the way that it works naturally is this Eight of Swords is kind of your shell, your protective shell. And I feel like from this Eight of Swords energy, you really found that it was self-imposed restrictions and isolations that really imprisoned you. And those self-imposed restrictions could easily be removed. And I think that's what happened. It was removed. It was removed because, look, you're starting to sit into what you may find to be the absolute, solid, and practical wisdom or investments or leadership in your family, in your relationships, in your business. This form of stability is here. Now, the beautiful thing is, all you have to do, let's get started, is accept it. Put it in the comment section if you're interested, Cancer. Put it in the comment section. I'd be really interested to know, what was it from this expansion? Something expanded within you in which you accepted even what was burdening you, what was holding you down. You accepted that, and with that Three of Wands energy crossed with the Wheel of Fortune energy, not only did you accept it, but take some time to hear this. Not only did you accept this thing, this burden, but the moment that you accepted it, that very moment that you accepted it, you realize good fortune, that turning point. That's what it's about. That form of luck. Maybe you even did some gambling. That was already there. It's funny because it's almost like a situation where you're like worried about something. Like, here's a great example of these energies. It's like you wear glasses and contacts, right? Contact lenses for your eyes. And one day you wake up, you put contacts in your eyes, but you're trying to find your glasses. And you're like, where are my glasses? Where are my glasses? And then there's a moment where you realize, oh no, I put contact lenses on this morning and everything is clear. I put contact lenses on, and that has been there while I was looking for my glasses. It was just that turning point of your mind accepting, oh, okay, I accept these burdens. And the second you accepted those burdens, it melted. It melted away to where it's a distant memory. And it's something you'll never forget. It's something you'll never forget, you know? And it's something that made you stronger. It's something that made you want to actually learn how to even save money. Because with this, grounding your reading, you learn from something that may have felt very, very financially possibly stringent. But I think you also learned how to move through that with whatever you were given. And the risk you took, the risk you took, the risk you took. Man, baby, I'm telling you, Cancer. Once you did that, the Fool is the beginning of the journey. He's the first card of the major arcana. He's fresh hope. He takes a chance. He's a new path in adventure. But he's also a new beginning, like an ace. He's the major arcana ace. Okay? You took it. And congratulations. I am actually very excited for you that you took it, and you took it while your burdens were on you. Crowning your reading is that burden. And I see now what it is. It's explaining that, that burden, yeah, it's with you. It actually may be your fire to create, to move forward, to have stable relationships, to have a better family, to have kids, to have the pet that you enjoy, to take on new responsibilities. And understand that life is some form of burden at times. Or luck comes in and your form of celebration. Let me try to get all these cards together. This is quite an interesting take, so please, I apologize, but I think we can see them all now. Except for the 4. I'll bring this one up a bit. Because you have to see this guy. He's hanging out. Okay? I want you to see this story. Focus in on this first card here, the 3 of Cups. These cards summarize that. It's telling the story of how, look, Cancer, some of you guys are some of the most responsible people with money, but why? You do have something to celebrate because once that tower broke and you took that cup, that emperor stood in and showed you how to save, how to manage with very little, how to move forward in life and enjoy your life, and to not overdo it. And also not be sturdy and stubborn, right? But also be open to having a little fun. Look at that. Look, I'll close the story like this. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. This is how the story goes. Tower moment came in. Tower moment came in, okay? It completely changed your direction. But you had no idea that you made this tower moment that happened a while ago, or will happen. It pushed you into choosing. No, it wasn't that you didn't see the cup. It was like, okay, I see these 3 cups here. But for once, I'm being forced to take that cup here. that emotional balance, that's something that you don't know, the unknown, that new chance, that new situation, relationship, business, or just a new way of looking at yourself. Because the new way of looking at yourself, Cancer, comes through as the Emperor energy. Yes. Yes, it does. Sit in that, Cancer. You know, sit in that. That is where you will be for a long time, okay? With the Four of Pentacles energy, I'm going to read it in my style of Four of Pentacles is it's not greed and desire, but it's more of long-term security and knowing how to manage that long-term security. And that's what I think you have or will move into. Whatever the situation is right now, the second that you release it, that good fortune comes in. Tell me, guys, I'm really interested to know if there's a Cancer who has experienced this. Put it in the comment section. So, that's what I got for you guys this month. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can get more of my readings, as I only do 12 a year for each sign, okay? And I'll see you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.